In July of 1994, New Jack from the Gangsters cuts a vicious promo in Smoky Mountain Wrestling, and we're going to listen to that shortly. On top of that, every week on our Thursday Booking the Territory flagship show, we usually air a promo of the week. We've had some really insane promos over the last year that we've talked about on the show. Additionally, last week I did a video titled Robert Fuller Says I'm Not Gonna Do the Von Erich Thing, and I got a good bit of feedback on Twitter and Facebook, and many of our listeners told me they wouldn't mind seeing more of these just because of the question that was posed at the end. When I heard that, I immediately thought of New Jack's debut promo in Smoky Mountain Wrestling from July of 94. If you don't know, New Jack and the Gangsters in Smoky Mountain Wrestling was some pretty intense stuff. And to me, New Jack set things off with his very first promo that he did. I've actually talked to Jim Cornette about this, and we've got some videos on this YouTube channel where Jim does talk about New Jack and the Gangsters in Smoky Mountain. So please just search Jim Cornette Talks the Gangsters in Smoky Mountain or New Jack, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So what I was going to say was, while the entire promo that New Jack cuts is really intense, pay attention to what New Jack says towards the end about O.J. Simpson. Now, he doesn't say O.J. Simpson, he just says O.J. Let's give the promo a listen right now, and then I have a question for you after we give it a listen.
Here they are. We get our first opportunity to talk to them. The new tag team on the block of Smoky Mountain Wrestling. Impressive they are, the Gangsters. New Jack.
Let me tell you something. 30 years ago, we would have been strung up in somebody's tree, getting hung for beating two white boys the way we just did. But now, you might want to come out here and put some belts on us, but the only belts we going to be wearing around here is the tag team belt. Let me tell you something. I don't like being up here. I was getting out of my car, I slipped and fell, and some tobacco spit. And you know what I'm saying? Nothing but rednecks up here. Nothing but geeks up here. Nothing but coal miners up here. Chicken farmers, Klansmen. I don't like nobody but my partner. You understand? I don't care who you line up in front of me. I'm going to show you how bad New Jack and Mustafa is. You want to talk about violence? Violence to you might be putting somebody in a figure four. Violence to me is taking a can of gas and pouring it on you and setting you on fire. Like me or not, I didn't come up here to be liked. I came up here to get paid. And whoever you put in front of me, I'm going to drop you down. I'd like to send a special shout out to my homeboy, O.J. Simpson. Keep up the good work, baby. Too less we got to worry about. You understand? Keep up the good work. Louis Farrakhan will be the next president. Snoop Dogg, we know you're innocent. You called me last night. You understand? Get ready, Smoky Mountain, because we're going to set this place on fire.
All right, fans, there they are. The team to be heard from in Smoky Mountain Wrestling. New Jack, Mustafa Saeed, the Gangsters. We'll be back right after this.
Okay, so I made a mistake. He actually did say Simpson. I seem to forget about that. But Bob Caudle was funny. The Gangsters. It's funny hearing Bob Caudle say that. But there it is. New Jack thanks O.J. Simpson for killing two people and saying that's two less that we have to worry about. With that said, was New Jack just getting some heat? Or do you believe this went just way too far? Given that, you know, two people had been murdered. Look, I'm not here to debate if OJ did it or not. That's for, you know, people that take this stuff. That's for someone else to debate. I could care less at this point. I'm here to, not that I care less that two people passed away and were killed. The debate on if OJ did it or not is not the point here. The point here is I want to know, you know, here at Booking the Territory, we want to know, did this go too far? Sound off below in the comments section. Tell us what you think. You know, please subscribe to the channel. And if you like old school wrestling, give us a listen at any of the links in the description or just search Booking the Territory wherever you get your podcast from. We put out 2 shows per week talking the NWA in the 80s, Smoky Mountain Wrestling in the 90s, along with many other classic wrestling topics. But my point here is, I want to go back. You see it on the screen. I just want to know your thoughts. Comment below. Hit us up on Twitter as well. But comment below and let us know, was this too far? Did he go too far? Or was he just getting some heat up in the Smoky Mountains? And then check out our video with New Jack, or not with New Jack, but where we talked about, and I'll put it at the end of this, where we talked to Jim Cornette about New Jack and the Gangsters and how all that went down. We recorded with Jim about a month ago now, and it was some really good stuff. He gave some insight into it, into the whole Gangsters run with Smoky Mountain Wrestling. Check us out on Twitter at BTT_podcast. I'm at Mike504Saints. Check us out on Facebook. It's facebook.com/bookintheterritory. I post all of our shows there, different clips that we have up. And thanks for checking out the video. Hit the subscribe button. That's it for this particular episode. I may do another one in another week or so. So we'll see how this one does. If it does well, I'll keep the train rolling. This is Mike. Thanks. Appreciate it.